Now we are going to add mm, the percentage value, which is what we have here in the original table. I created here in Python like the formula we need, but we're going to recreate this with TouchDesigner components only. But just to show you, let's say that we have a degree. So that's the first slice, let's say. So like here, you have to transform the degrees into radians. And I will show you the radians are like the value in pi, let's say, of the degrees in the circumference. So that will be like somewhere here, pi divided by 4, more or less. And then we can use, like to find the x, we have to do the cosine of these radians and multiply by like the length we want. And for the y, we can use the sine of these radians. So if I do this now, let's move it here, and I will run this. I will find like position 0 0.07, 0 0.06, which would be somewhere like, sorry, like somewhere like here, where I will put my values. And then we can modify the length to like move along this line and choose where to put our whatever we want. So now I will recreate this with operators. First, let me get rid of this. We don't need it anymore. And I will increase this so we can see what we are doing. And um, I need to grab the values of these two tables and move them to dots. So let's create a dot2. I will start from here, even if it's not very elegant. And also a dot2 for the like end angles table here. And as usual, we have to do like channel per column, and it's only values here and the same here. Channel per column, values, values. We can add a math here, and we add um, in the combined chops, we add them, and in the multi add in multiply, that's divided by 2, so multiply by 0.5. And this represents like half of each angle, and that's what we need. And these, like each of these samples will represent one of these like degrees for which we want to calculate all of that. So next step is to add the radians. So we can, for this we can add an expression, that chop. And here I will add, so now we have me input val. We can add at the beginning. So we put this in parentheses and we add here math.radians. So now we have transformed these degrees into radians, like pi values. First, let's create a constant here, and we'll call this len. Also here, call this len, and that will be this L here. So I'll put it 0.5 for now, can modify it later. And then I will add another expression here. Actually, we need two, one for x and one for y. So now this me.input val is the radians, and so we can calculate this cosine and sine. So we'll do math.cos times, and we have to multiply this by this value. So it will be, let's take a look here how it is called. So we have to go here and do p.len. So sorry, p parentheses len. Oops. Par const 0 value. Let me check. count zero value. Okay, it's working. And let's copy paste this. And instead of cos, I will just write sin. Let's create the text. So I will come back to network editor here so we can take a look of our output. And here I will create another geometry. And I will create like SOP text. So let me move this a bit up, actually more up. And we can call this like just text. We can go inside, get rid of this, and I will add a text SOP. We can, for now, we can just put a percentage here. We will fix this in a bit. But what I want to do now is to like check if the positions are correct. Let's also adapt this font size to 0.1. Probably it's still too big, we'll see. And I will, like before, create custom parameters. So I go to customize component, create X as a float, and Y, still float. And I go inside, and in transform, I will assign these two values. So the tx will be parent, parentheses, oops, par x, and here parent par y. Okay. Let's go back up. And we can use these values to assign the positions here. So we'll grab these. So let's go inside this express. I will grab this chan1 and put it here in the translate x. And as usual, we need to specify the number of sample, which will be square bracket me.digits. And we call this text 0. You can copy paste this and put it here in ty. And this one will be express 4. Okay. Now let's go inside again and add the constant matte so we can make it black like this. Also, we need to switch on render and display. So let's go here into the render. You can see it showing up slightly. So we can go up and whoops, we need the text 0 here and go to render, and in material we will put dot slash constant 1. Okay, so it looks like it's right in the middle. We might need to adjust the text here and put vertical align center, so it will be exactly in the middle. Okay, now let's go up and create a replicator for this. Actually, let's copy paste this. Copy paste it here. And now we can modify this master operator to text 0, also this one text. And this will be 1600. Okay, let's do 500. Also here, to make sure that we can see this, let's put it a bit above the rest. So in the translate z, tz, I'll do 0.001. This, I recreate all, so they don't overlap. And I will also go inside text and make it bold. I think it's nicer. And then replicator 3, recreate all. Okay. think we also can change this horizontal align to center. Let's go up and recreate all again. Okay, looks better. Now we want to add the value. So we can right click in text 0 and do customize component, and I will add a value parameter as a string. Now we want to pop it. I didn't create it, so let's do again. Value string. We have to click add par. I put it below. And now we want to populate this, and I will use the values that we already have here in this .2 1. It's the first one, which contains basically these values. I'll drag it here, and actually we need to specify. Actually, the better way is to open the viewer and drag the channel here. So we already have this, and then the index will be me.digits as usual. Now it's still a bit too long, so we can do like round parentheses, and at the end let's do like 1. So we'll take only the first decimal number. So now we have it here. We go inside, and in text we will